Hey guys, this is going to be your first mobility video. So what I'm going to take you through today is some mobility you can do, mostly for your low back. You guys are working from home, so you might be sitting more than normal because you're on some live calls and meetings and stuff like that. So I know that some of you have had some back pain pop up or just not feeling the best. So let's make sure that we take care of that regularly. So the first thing that you would do before this is make sure that you're a little bit warm. Do some jumping jacks, do some burpees, go for just a short run around the neighborhood, as long as that feels good. You're gonna come back. The first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna do the corkscrew stretch. So you're gonna lay out, hands out, straight, and you're gonna take one leg, and you're going to, let me get my clock started. You're gonna take one leg, you're gonna cross, and you can bring that hand down to kind of weight it, and then you're reaching with this hand. So we're really stretching through. I feel this a lot in my hip right now. And we're gonna breathe. When we breathe, we're gonna take a deep breath and we're gonna breathe into our stomach, and then into our chest, and then into our throat. And then slowly exhale. You can even do a count of 6 for that if you want. We're just going to relax into this stretch. Think about your knee sinking closer to the ground. Thinking about your hip and glute releasing. Breathe into belly, chest, throat. You can think about the sides of your ribs opening and expanding more. Oh, I just got a pop in my back. Going to help release all that pressure. Got less than 30 seconds left. Keep breathing. And go ahead and come out of that. Shake it out if you need to. And then we're going to do the other side. So I'm going to bring my knee up, bend, and then roll to the side, thinking about sinking my knee towards the ground. I can't actually reach the ground. I'm going to reach with this arm here. And I can take this hand and help my knee sink down. And go ahead and breathe into your belly, into your chest, into your throat, and exhale for a count of 6. Keep holding this position. Relax. can even close your eyes. Less than 30 seconds. Okay, go ahead and come out. Next up, we're going to come to our hands and knees, and we're going to do some downward dog and upward dog. So we're just going to stretch up, make sure that you're not on a slippery surface. Then we're going to come down and sink, facing up. We're just going to do 10 of these, going up and down. So that was 1. My carpet's a little slippery. 2. 4. Up, stretch through, and then come down. That's 5. Up, down, 6. Up, down, 7. Up, down, 8. Up, down, 9. Up, down, 10. Okay, so now let's talk about smashing our glutes and our hamstrings, which is where a lot of our back pain comes from. So some of you have various things at home, right? If you have a Supernova, go ahead and use that. That's great. You're going to dig into everything. If you just have a lacrosse ball, we can increase the intensity by using a chair. So my chair is behind me. And the first thing that I'm going to want to do is sit down in my chair. But I'm going to find my hamstrings. Okay, so we're going to do hamstring first. So I'm going to find underneath, right underneath my butt cheek. And I'm going to put the lacrosse ball right there. And then I'm going to push my weight on top of it. I'm going to roll around in this area. I can also straighten and bend my knee, and that kind of changes the intensity and helps me find some other areas. You can also go side to side with this. And we're going to spend 2 minutes here on this. Digging into our hamstring. Roll around. Find an area that is unhappy. Stay there. Breathe. Find a new area. You can also spend more than 2 minutes on each side. It's just that 2 minutes is the minimum. If you are having back pain and you're on, and you're sitting a lot during the day, you could take a break a couple times during the day and give your hamstrings and glutes some love. Okay, let's go ahead and switch sides. So I'm going to do my hamstring on the other side. So again, I'm going to go right underneath my butt cheek. Find this and kind of can roll down towards my knee too. I got more stuff down there. And straighten and bend. This reminds me a little bit of when we mobilize them with the barbells. So stay on that side. You can go side to side as well. Now if you don't have a lacrosse ball or supernova, but you have a foam roller, you could also do these same positions. You might not be able to get as deep, but it's still a good piece to roll out. Keep going on this side. Got about 30 seconds left on this side. Can even roll down further. Getting closer to your knee. Okay, go ahead and come off that side. So our next piece is going to actually do our glute. We're going to do it the same way that we were just doing it. So we're going to sit on our chair and we're going to get it right under our butt. Ooh, and you're going to go ahead and come up on it. Now with this, you could even bring your leg over. So it's more of a figure 4. Ooh. This one's definitely a little intense. And you want to do your best to move all around your glute. These could be angry things that you've been doing. You want to try to breathe and you want to think about your muscle relaxing. So I like to put my head, relax, 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 to try to get that muscle that's pissed off to relax on the ball. And just melt so you can dig in to your glute. 1 more minute on this side. Keep breathing. Think about letting that glute release. Melt into the lacrosse ball. Almost there. Keep breathing. We're going to do the other side. And 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and come off that side. Whew. Now we're going to bring it up on the other side. We're going to spend 2 minutes on this side. I can balance myself a little bit better by using the back of the chair. Just digging in. Ooh. Thinking about releasing, letting that glute just melt supernova. And if you have a supernova, you can just do this on the floor. The chair is helping with the intensity of the lacrosse ball digging into my glute, which is a bigger muscle. So it usually takes a little bit more. Big breath. Think about breathing into your belly, chest, throat. Exhale for 6 seconds. Release. We'll try to roll around if you can. If it's not too painful. Or if you're rolling from knot to knot like me, might go a little bit slower. 30 more seconds left. Okay, go ahead and come off of that. And then up and move around, walk around, shake those legs out. Hopefully that felt great for you guys. And stay tuned for the next piece. See you guys later.